It's like, whatever.
But excellent. It's mobile just for that.
Hey, what up, y'all? What's going on, man?
How we doing, Holland?
Word up, y'all.
Word up.
These are the words that you've been thinking about all morning.
I did learn, oh, now I already forget it. Good day. How do you say? Yeah, see, all I...
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good.
It's
good.
Yeah, it's either goeiedag.
Goeiedag, that's it.
Goeiedag. Yeah, but they have a raspy.
Yeah.
Goeiedag.
It's very different than
Goeiedag.
French.
Goeiedag.
A little more horky and guttural.
Although in the south of the Netherlands it gets softer, so you can come very close to a goeiedag with a
Goeiedag.
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 But
Or you
with
say
the
hi.
growl, it's good for him because it sounds like a zombie.
Goeiedag.
Well, it's their moment to ask any questions because they know more than we all do combined.
Yes.
Yeah, they've
And
been
you're
dreaming
all
about
here.
this moment to meet you all. So I'm gonna jump into the audience or on the side. I'll be kind to
And I'll start...
Mash pit, just dive out on them. They'll catch you.
onto them. Yeah, they're all looking towards you. This will work. Like, oh, bloop, here we are. Well, oh, you look even better from here.
Yeah.
Good.
It's hard to imagine that
Always
we could
look better from
you
a
know,
distance. They have the best view from up there.
All the way in the very back.
Questions,
They're like,
questions.
Oh, those guys are hot.
If anybody has any questions, just raise your hand and I'll come. Here. Oh, here. And I'll come to you then.
Hello, my name is Val. I'm the longest GTA fan forever and long time, and I'm retired, and I still like you guys.
All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's the best question ever, dude. Love it.
Those ones are easy to
Thank
answer.
you.
Declaration of love. Declaración de amor. Yes.
Hi, my name is Dustin, and I have a question for everybody. Why did you guys wanted to play in GTA?
Why?
Why? Employment.
Yeah, exactly.
Work is good.
Employment.
Don't listen to that. They're lying. It was employment. No, it was great material. When we got our audition material, it was really good stuff. And when you get really good stuff, you want to do it. You know, yeah, for us, you know, as actors, it's like you want the work because, right, it's better than tending bar or waiting tables. But you want good material is good stuff. When you get that, you're like going, oh man, I hope I get this. This will be great.
But a lot of, it's not always, people think, some actors have the choice, right? They're sitting at a desk with a bunch of opportunities. Most of us don't have that. You get an opportunity to work, which in this case was the GTA, or it could be a TV show or a movie or whatever. You audition for it with the hope that you get it. So a lot of times it comes down to, it's just the job you get, which is great. And it could be something like this, or it could be something no one sees. That doesn't matter so much.
You mean basically everything that I've ever been in?
Yeah,
Yes.
as far as me, man, it was just being a part of Rockstar. You know, when Rockstar called and say, hey, we doing an audition, I recommend everybody run to the audition because you never know what it's gonna be. I mean, they told me it was another video game called Paradise.
Yeah.
And we waited a whole year later and found out it was Grand Theft Auto 5. So I was like, oh shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it was a good job, man.
For Steven and I, it was called Rush. We didn't even audition for the same video game. He was Paradise and we were Rush. Turns out it was a little different.
See, next question.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey. I love your work in GTA, so thank you. And my question is, what quote that you had to voice do you now regret that it exists online forever and ever?
It's usually the ones that we sign on pictures.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that have gone on and on, which I never remember. So.
I really wish that I could forget 1,000 things every day. I would love to make that line one of them.
And mine is the infamous, what? That's all I fucking say.
And for me,
What?
it's easy because I just tell people to go fuck themselves. So,
Yeah. Those are
Pretty
the
cool.
those are the three lines that were like, oh my God, are you kidding?
But a lot of people, for me, man, they always want me to say the line, hey, I pick C, ain't that a bitch? You know, so that's like real iconic with, what I would say a lot as far as Franklin.
Would you have preferred another line to be the iconic line, or is this line fine for you to be the iconic?
Yeah, I would have wanted more like, hey, you bitch ass motherfucker. I pick C, punk motherfucker.
and I'm always asking to get the curse ones, but I always like the ones that aren't. The ones that are
Like
a little
what?
more magic. Well, isn't there the one that kidnapped his
Why do you
wife?
always got to ask me what your lines
Because
are?
you know, I don't know.
He knows everything.
But you know that, like, no, I didn't kill him, but I did kidnap his wife, or
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Or when people come up with ones.
What kind of animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill her. Him?
Him,
I did kidnap his wife.
I like those ones, or ones
no,
that,
no.
especially if people come up with different ones, because they ask me what my favorite. I'm like, don't ask me. Like, you know, for people that play the game, I'm like, what is your favorite line? And I like the ones that are different. I mean, I'll always do a go fuck yourself. That's easy. What's that? Yeah, like ones like that. I find cute.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, those are cool.
He's up and coming for the next video game. I'm sure he is. Anyway, here we go. Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for Steve. How was it to act like you were in your underwear while you were wearing a mocap suit?
Hey man, do that say?
He didn't. They
do
put
that
balls
say
on his
cut
skin.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing.
That's
oh,
what's
that's
up,
cool.
bro.
I'll see you this afternoon.
Excellent. Well, you have to wear underwear under your spandex suit, your motion capture. No, I think that was one of those things I probably said and lied about, and then people believe it, and none of that was true.
And now every Q&A it gets thrown back to you.
It's like, you know, you don't believe everything you read, kids. You know, it's
Believe it. It's all true.
you say stuff and people, it's like I have a fake birthday in November that people wish me happy birthday, and it's probably because in an interview they asked my birthday, and I was like, who fucking cares when my birthday is? So I just made it up, and now it's out there in my birthday. I'm like, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter.
You get
But
Thank you so much for the birthday wishes.
I think the underwear thing might have come from, I do believe at the beginning or the end of the day when I used to wear really cheerleader socks up to my knees, and wasn't at the beginning or the end of the day I'd run out into the motion capture studio.
Naked, but with underwear on.
Well, I had underwear on.
He
But
like,
maybe
look
it
at
was
these socks
that.
he's got on right now. See those? He had ones that came up to here that he would wear, and then at the end of the day, he would just come out in his underwear and run
And
around
just
like,
run around.
like just
So that's probably where it came from, was something
The
like that.
set.
But that was also like knowing the audience. That was more just to, like, you know, celebrate the day, and you know, that's to keep everyone's energy up. It was one of those. So that's, I think, the underwear thing.
Okay, my question is for Stephen and Sean as well, because there's a scene where Trevor trips, and some people say it's an accident, some people say that it's not an accident, and I believe it's an accident because Sean, you laughed your ass off. So then, like, I wanted to like confirm: is it true? Is it an accident or is it scripted that Trevor trips?
My N-word.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it an accident? No, I think that was scripted.
That was another
That was
thing I
pretty
lied
scripted.
about at one point that has taken on a life of its own. No, it was, the thing is doing motion capture, you can't, we're wearing these outfits, cameras which are very expensive.
Yeah.
We have on the motion capture those hard balls everywhere. You don't want to land on those, A, because you don't want to break the equipment, and B, because it fucking hurts. Like, they're solid, so you're landing on them. So we had to have pads for the fence. So you kind of have to, you can't.
yeah, and
You don't want to improvise.
yeah, and that's how good the writing is, that an urban legend like that can take off. That was, you know, that was scripted. It was supposed to happen, and everybody's, oh, it was just an accident, and then they played it and everything. No, that's not how it went. Those guys are
It's
good
also
writers.
the power of talent.
Yes. To be able to sell that shit.
On your right side, here.
Yes, I got a question. Do you guys relate to the character? Do you guys relate to the characters in real life, or like do you guys relate to the characters in some way?
Speak up. I can't hear you, bro.
Do you guys relate to the characters in some way?
I do. I feel I do a lot with Franklin because, you know, Franklin is a kid from the hood and he's been through a lot of shit, you know, stealing things and whatnot. So definitely I can relate to it. I definitely can, because that's where I come from. You know, Rockstar gave me a chance to get out of the hood, and I'm very grateful to them, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no telling where I will be right now if I didn't land this role, you know, to play Franklin. I don't know where I would be right now, you know? So I'm grateful to Rockstar for that, so.
Yeah. For me too, because I had actually retired. I had quit acting for like 4 years, and I went back to New York, and this was my first audition back. And you know, so when I booked this, it was very, you know, I didn't know that Michael was actually coming out of retirement, you know, And so for me, it was real easy to relate to that part of it because, you know, I had done that myself. You know, I was bitter on the business. I was tired of it. I've been in it for 28 years, and I was just like, oh man, this business sucks. But I didn't realize that the restaurant business sucked more, so I wanted to go. So I went back to New York, and this was the first audition back. So yeah, that's how I related to it. You're like, what do I be? I got pulled back in, you know, just like Michael did by him.
I guess it's probably that the character of Trevor he feels everything. Not necessarily appropriate at times, the things he feels, but that would be something I relate to is the no epidermis. Like no emotional filter, feeling a lot.
Right
And
here.
his good looks, obviously. Although the older I get, the more I resemble him, which is scary. Like I'm just getting more weathered and balder, and I guess I look more like a meth head as I get closer to death.
Hi, my name is Lars. I've been playing GTA5 since day one. I was way too young to do it, but I still did it. My question is for Steven. How did it feel that your in-game appearance is the same as your real-life appearance?
I don't understand.
How do you like being as ugly in real life as you are in the game?
Sort of what I said.
Translate that for you.
I'm getting closer to looking like him as I get closer to the end days. Is that in?
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Is that it? Is that it? Did I
Hey,
answer
Steven,
it?
though, hey, Trevor never looked it bad, did he?
It's pretty weathered.
I didn't think he looked it bad. He was just crazy as shit.
Trevor looks absolutely beautiful.
Exactly.
It was actually really cool that they used our likenesses because that was the first time. That was the first time that Rockstar actually used the actors' likenesses as well. You know, so that was kind of neat because you know the characters look like us. It's kind of cool.
That was always the appeal to me, is when we had this opportunity. I was like, they never liked when I say cartoon, but I was like, oh, I got to get a cartoon based on me, physically, animated. So I thought that was really cool.
And action figures?
Yeah, we wish.
Never
For real.
got,
Still none?
never got action figures or those pop up. What are they called?
Yeah, but
Funko Pop.
Funkos, pop up.
Yeah.
those look weird.
Funky poppy things.
Funky
Although,
Pop.
although we did have fans. Remember at that one, we had a fan that made a Funko Pop of each one of us and gave it to us. So we've got those, but
And someone's made dolls at these cons.
Yeah.
Some people bring like Trevor dolls, but also like there's dolls.
him?
Right? There is.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh,
What?
what? Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable. And I told you to come to the con first. I mean, to the panel first. I should have told you to go to get the picture first.
Next question right here.
Hi, I'm Bert. I have a question for the three of you, and yeah, I've also been playing the game, of course, since the beginning. But there has been so many additions in terms of DLC and cars, and as a car person myself, I love racing and stuff. But what is your favorite car in GTA 5 for both of the three of you?
Favorite car?
Yeah, favorite car.
Well, in a game or in real life? Or both?
Hey, what was Franklin's favorite car? That white one. What is it? A Buffalo. That's mine. The Buffalo is mine for sure.
And didn't Trevor have a Bodie vehicle?
Yeah, the Bodie.
Pickup.
And
The convertible pickup.
It's the only one I know. So I
yeah,
have
and
no
mine's
other
the
option.
you know, it's funny because in real life,
remember.
you know, Solo actually had one of those, the real life version, the Hellcat, and I'm an Audi guy.
The Dodge
I have
Challenger.
Audis, yeah. So it's like he has a Ford Escort. So
No, a Ford. I got a Ford F-150, I think it's called. In real life, I just don't give a shit about cars.
yeah,
I've
So-
never been a car guy.
yeah.
Another irony.
But the cars they picked actually fit each character really well. Yeah.
I think also, yeah.
Next.
So, all right, they're crushing through the audience.
Speak loudly.
Hello.
Hello.
If you had to pick a quintessential song for each character, what would it be?
Cool question.
Personal soundtrack.
One song.
One, and all the others are deleted.
Not in the game songs?
Can be in your personal.
Because I think Rockstar did a pretty good job of nailing the songs for each character, really, when you think about it, like from our trailers. Like I was Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga, Sleepwalking, you know, that kind of thing.
I'm
Real
just trying
life
to
would
choose.
probably be
Mine
some
would
from
be-
Hot House Flowers.
Yeah, I would go with Snoop Dogg's What's My Name. I like that.
It's going to be a 9 Inch Nails for Trevor. But
Yeah!
I'm not sure which track.
Yeah! But
Hey,
which
man.
one?
You calm down.
No! As soon as somebody says 9 Inch Nails, I feel young again.
Well, I would have wanted 10-inch nails for mine, you know.
What?
Because he's
I was thinking 14-inch nails.
12 Inch Nails.
Ah!
The black version.
Hi, very nice to meet you. I had a question for Sean. How was it to come back to the character for the contract DLC?
Oh, that was awesome, man. I was glad to get that call to come do that with Dr. Dre. I mean, I would hope that, you know, we all come back one day to bring all three of us since, you know, the game got pushed to next year of May. I know y'all all seen that. So, you know, maybe we can get one more big one out.
Wouldn't
you know
that
what I'm
be
saying?
nice?
With all of us, and we can knock it out the park with you guys, man, before we go into GTA 6.
Hi,
Nobody would want that, though, would you?
Shit, everybody would want that.
Yeah! More of that! Sometimes they're quiet, but their hearts are full of noise.
Yeah, but real quick, working with Dre, you know, Dre is an iconic dude, man. And I know him personally. And, you know, all the things he did through, you know, the music career of his life, man, to finally get to really work with him because I never was a big rapper, to be able to get under his production. So to come back in the game to work with him and Anderson .Paak, you know, and Lamar crazy ass. So that was like a dream come true to get that phone call.
Hi, my name is Ivar, and I play GTA5 also since the beginning. And my question is from how was it like to curse on the stage on the audition?
To curse?
Yeah, to curse like
fuck. It was like real life.
Normal.
Was it weird? Like
they had to edit out. Yeah, they had to edit out a lot of those. Remember, they had to take out a bunch of them because we just let it rip.
I was
basically.
supposed to. I always remember we went in after, and it was kind of funny because they had
a count,
a fuck count, and a cunt count, which seems ironic for a game, but
an N-word count.
At one point, I had to go in, and I think Trevor's. I don't know if it's Trevor's first lines, but when he's stomping that guy's head and saying cunt, 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 they said we need to do an alternative version of that. Which was like, it just doesn't have the same thing, like bitch, bitch, or whatever it was. It was just, no, that's stupid. That's not gonna work, right?
Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it.
Yeah, it was
darn
something.
It.
It was something really like, nope.
HE hockey sticks, HE hockey sticks.
But they would do that by design. They would do that by design too, like because they would catch grief from higher up about language, whatever. So they would put in some really stupid thing that you knew was not going to get chosen, and they would have to go with the one
So
with
weird,
the
like such a violent game with all that going on, and you're worried about an extra curse word. It seemed strange.
But I was glad they let me and Lamar just let loose because just be us. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good thing, because it would have been crazy. I would have been calling him mate. What's up, my mate? But that's my nigga in the game. You feel what I'm saying? So I was glad they let us do that.
Well, as well, your characters are extremely iconic. The ones that you give life to in the game. You say that you read the story ideas, the scripts, and you went like, "Oh, this looks kind of special." But did you, as actors, have any influence? Did you reshape some parts of it? Did you have any say in?
Yeah. I mean, that's something that me personally I appreciate maybe the most about doing this game was that they gave us freedom to like kind of collaborate. You know what I mean? Like because some of the stuff didn't fit, because they're Scottish, and I'm from South Side, Chicago, and Solo's
South side of the house.
That's right, South Side. Whereas I always
makes
say,
any
like, for Steven's mom's British, so all these Britishisms, they kind of fit Trevor. They kind of, for some reason, Trevor would go to the loo. You know what I mean? Whereas I would go take a piss. You know, or, it isn't meant to be that way. I would never say that. It's like, it's not supposed to go down like this, you know, and that's kind of the freedom that they give us to change to fit our characters. So yeah, it was great, man. They were, just the way they let us develop our characters was awesome.
See, and then once again, you're on the right side. Some more.
Steven's
questions.
done. He's leaving. He's going.
No, I was just like, how do you get
What are
down
you
here?
looking for? What are you
How did
doing?
you
You looking
get
for the
down?
Walking
What-
Dead panel?
You want to jump down or you want to find the stairs?
No, I was gonna come down because I thought we could go up to the lazy people sitting, see if they have a question.
There's stairs there.
We'll go up there and see. So if anyone has a question, I will be presenting the microphone for those in the seats.
Excellent.
So please think of a good question.
Meanwhile, at the front of the stage.
So continue. I'm still around. I'm just,
Do your thing.
keeping myself entertained.
Before I ask my question, I
Just
just wanted
ignore
to
me.
say on behalf of everyone, your performances
Anyone have
and
questions
your
back here?
characters are so iconic, not just within the gaming space, but
Thank you.
within the entertainment space. So yeah, from the bottom of all our hearts, we love you so much, and thank you for all the for the.
No, thank you.
Thank you,
Actually,
brother. I appreciate
it's
it.
you guys.
I do have a very important question for Sean.
We'll wait for this.
Can a low come up in your crib?
Hell no, I see you at work.
All right, we got a question up here.
Then we go to Steven in the audience.
How was it working for Vince Gilligan for Better Call Saul?
Great question. Great.
Did you plant that question?
No, it was wonderful. I mean, the whole gang of Better Call Saul we were hoping to do 3. Like there was the first Sobchak with the mustache, the hair, second with the big beard. And then there was gonna be a third I would shave my head bald, and that was gonna be sort of the full thing. But I was unfortunately shooting in Vancouver, I think, and with the quarantine, couldn't get back. But a great group of people. Great question.
Hey man, bring your ass back down here, bro.
Next.
I was just trying to,
A man of the people.
I just thought it would be nice. Sorry for giving a shit about you all. My bad.
He just wants
I
to
can
share.
fucking go cold like that.
Hi guys.
Is that it for questions from here? Oh, look at these. We'll do one more from here.
Okay, one more from the stage. From the.
Those are cool. Is that Star Wars?
Ask the question.
Just silly. Sorry, question. We'll do right here.
Hurry up, we on the clock.
Okay, here we go.
Would you guys ever consider reprising your role if they asked you to come back for a sequel or DLCs? Or would you rather the characters just exist in GTA 5?
Or a movie.
Okay.
That would fall under the actors wanting work category.
Yay!
So, in a heartbeat, why not? Yeah, definitely. Plus, it's great working with those guys. Rockstar is a blast to work with, dude. That's the best set that I've ever been on from a fun standpoint. It's just awesome. So, yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat.
For sure.
And
Yes.
One more question here because we're almost at the end of this Q&A. But if they have more questions, they can come to your tables.
Oh yeah, for
with the
sure.
Come to those tables. Come to those tables. We're
Yes,
there all day long.
all day long. Do you get food in between?
I don't know.
We just kind of got here.
They have bowls of tomatoes back there for us to snack on. So.
Oh. You can squish them in your mouth.
Yes, wonderful.
Hi guys. I remember the day the trailer was released and there was a lot of hype. How much did your life change when the trailer came out, and were you prepared for it? Like how much things are,
That's a
how much
good
of a reaction
question.
it was gonna get?
That's a good question. I mean, are you prepared for what happens when this game comes out? I was not. I mean, when the first trailer came out, a friend of mine from 25 years prior recognized me and put on Twitter that I was in the game. And
Bullshit.
Yeah, fuck you. And and it was like really crazy because it's like my phone was blowing up and all this kind of stuff. So no, I wasn't ready for that, man. I thought I was gonna get fired or something because it leaked out. But how can you be prepared for something like this? You know,
Stevie
you
Craig.
can't.
Yeah, when they dropped the Franklin trailer, I was like just happy as hell because how they kept it. They kept it so hood with J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? That song just fitted the trailer. So I just felt, shit, I felt special. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I was part of something that was finna be to what it is today. Steven?
Yeah, I mean, you I don't know. You have no control over whatever happens anyways, so.
And suddenly you're in Holland on a stage.
I mean, it's great.
It's what you wished
Right.
for when you were 8 years old. When, one day in my life,
I'll be in
I'd like
Holland.
to be on a yellow kind of
Yeah, plastic chair. That would be awesome.
Seam
Man.
in
That's
it.
what I dreamt of.
It's very bouncy.
No, it's always very, listen.
That's what I live for.
Very grateful and appreciative of these opportunities because I always say I'm not here if it wasn't for you guys. So it's always like thanks to everyone because you pay to get in, you pay for this. It's a spend fest. So it's very much appreciated, and that's why we like to. I think we give good con, which means you come by our table and we appreciate you because it's the reason we're here. So
Yeah, I mean, give yourselves a hand. Shit, it's like thank you guys so much. It's I always say the fans are the game, man. The fans are the game. Without you, we're nothing. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, audience, and thank you.
Thank
you guys, man.
GTA5.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Stephen,
Some
Luke,
stuff on,
and Sean, giving him some love.
Come to those tables.
Yeah, we'll be.
If you have any more questions, they will be here all day. And tomorrow as well. Thank you very much. The questions you